Delney, you maniac. You utter maniac. Well, let's just attack in. They can only block one. Yes. Nice. Very nice. Alright, we did it. Game 1 in the bag. Ranking up. Delney, you monster. You've sided with the vermin. Hello everyone, welcome. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. Once again, it is a Ranked Wednesday edition playing some Magic the Gathering on Arena. Heading into standard best of 1 today to try out a few new decks we would like to present to you, our loyal viewers, our Zen community, if you will. Bring it in for a big group hug. Let us, we got y'all. All right, good stuff. All right, before we jump into that, if you would give us a like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good stuff. It does help out the channel. It's free to you and means so much to us. Yes. Well, let's jump into it. Today, we are revisiting one of my pet home brews from Bloomborough, I believe is when we debuted this one. But it has gotten some upgrades. I do believe we have found a home for Delney in Standard. Maybe. We have. So Delney, if you're not familiar, creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So, enabling getting through past big old creatures, check. Panharmonicon for creatures power 2 or less, check. What triggered abilities are we trying to get off? Well, Arabella seems good in this deck. Whenever Arabella attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 2 or less. Valley Rodcaller, kind of a similar effect, except it only works for squirrels, bats, lizards, and rats. So we're playing Vermin. We have 4 Hired Claw, 4 Iridescent Vine Slasher, 3 Voice of Victory, just to make more bodies for Arabella. Also, the ability your opponents can't cast spells during your turn was a big upgrade for this deck. That ensures that if we do untap, we get to do our thing. Deep Cavern Bat, very fun with Delney. What's better than stealing 1 card from your opponent? Stealing 2 cards. Yes, because it has power 2 or less. Lesha initially has power 2 or less, so that means when she attacks, she'll get 4 power and be able to return anything from our deck, whether that be a Delney or, any of our other creatures. Enduring Innocence, also power 2 or less. Notably, the card draw, not applicable since it does say it only happens once each turn. However, still good. Big life gain. And any card draw in this deck, for 3 mana, I'll take it. As far as removals Windcrag Siege. This is functionally a 4th copy of Delney. Since Delney is legendary, we choose Mardu. If a creature attacking causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So we could have both out there at the same time, yes. Or, ideally, if we have Delney already, then we just play it on Jeskai mode, gain another token for some lifelink, unless we have some powerful attack triggers like Valley Rodcaller, fully loaded up with lizards and bats, and squirrels, or Arabella. Starting Town, also huge in this deck, allowing us to play our 3 colors rather easily. Sulphurous Springs, and Caves of Coilos, Concealed Courtyard Black. Let's talk about our removal package. Couple of cut downs, couple of get losts, couple of go for the throats, a couple of strategic betrayals for some graveyard hate, and a couple of split ups. I think between that we should find something we can use. Hopefully, let's take it into the queue and see if we can rank up. Edge of Eternities has just dropped pre-orders on Arena. We've got ours stacked. Also, if you're playing midweek Magic today, like our achievement hunting crowd should be, well, it's Momir, so good luck. Wizards of the Coast, I asked you to stop doing the random event stuff. That was very annoying. Alright, well, we're on the draw. Not ideal for our particular deck, but... And Leyline of the Void times 2. Okay. So we should not count on getting our stuff back from the graveyard. Alrighty. Well, let's play Voice of Victory. And we already have a Delney. I think they're probably going to wait for Voice of Victory to come down and cut that down on their turn, which allows us to get in a couple of damage. There it is. Alright, goodbye. Oh, well, we have options. We did not get a land. That is unfortunate. But we're going to take advantage of the fact that we have 3 iridescent Vine Lashers and go ahead and get one of those out. Oh, we will take some damage for that, though. But that's okay. We're dealing 3 damage here. And we're building up our Lizard and count for Valley Rot Caller. Market Gnome. Is this like a Sephiroth deck? That's what I'm thinking. Sheltered by Ghosts. Okay. I don't think that's very good. Can we get a land? It does not seem we're allowed to get a land. Let's see what that last card is. Another Get Lost. Alright then. No block or no attacks. And they find more removal. Wonderful. Love it. Oh, we did find a land. That is excellent. Well, let's go. Oh, we should have played this a little bit differently. Let's go Offspring on Iridescent Vine Lasher. I mean, what is the point of the Virtue if they're running Leyline? Well, it's just a removal spell then, right? Are they planning on discarding? Alright, this has Ward 2. And it is an artifact creature. Okay. Well, let's go a couple more Vine Lashers. Because we cannot hit a land to save our life. Our opponent has given us plenty of map tokens, though. Maybe we'll find a way. Alright, we did in fact find a land. Delney. We got work to do, and now that they're out of removal for the moment, this could be lethal. I don't think so, but it's pretty funny. That is a lot of damage. That's half their life. Delney, you maniac. You utter maniac. Let's just attack in. They can only block 1. Oh, there it is. It's a 1/4. They will gain a life. And down to 4. Yes, nice, very nice. All right, we did it. Game 1 in the bag, ranking up. Delney, you monster. You sided with the vermin. I guess hanging out in those alleys in the streets. You guys had a special bond sharing trash can meals. And streetwise. That means you know all the good dumpsters to dive. Pole. You are an opponent. We shall see what you're playing. One lander, double Arabella. Oh, don't do it, Zin. Don't do it. Okay, this is better. I think we have to... Honestly, we have to pitch Alesha. Doesn't feel good. No, let's get rid of the cut down. Or the go for the third. Cut down. Okay, cut down. Alright, bats incoming. And we have Preacher of the Schism, Essence Channeler. Strategic Betrayal has to go. Healus Ilkor, very nice. Alright, well, let us go ahead and kill that since we cannot cast our Voice of Victory. We'll give them false hope that they might be able to erase the past until we play. We want them to fill their graveyard up. Okay, well, no land, huh? Alright, cool. Having land drop issues already. There it is, Sheltered by Ghosts. They did draw the removal after all. Good. Alright then, let us go with Voice of Victory. And no attacks. And Strategic Betrayal incoming. Nope, Essence Channeler, okay. And now Strategic Betrayal. Well, let's get rid of the Vine Lasher, I suppose. And we block the 1/1. Now they have to sacrifice. I would love to be able to get rid of the Ruin Lurker bat. But that doesn't seem to be in the cards. Alright then. Well, we tried. Well, it looks like we're taking at least 8 damage. And we're dead. All because lands did not show up quick enough for us to play anything. Second game, we managed to pull it out the first game somehow. This deck, I've seen it win on 2 lands. It's not easy. We really, really want to be able to multi-spell. I mean, the only thing that saves us there is split up, and we didn't have the double white Manwa Street Initiate. Alright, we do have the double white here on the draw, but I won't let that stop us. No squirrels or bats or rats. Okay, we're up against landfall. Very nice. And ride the shoe puff? No, we're not going to ride the shoe puff. Alright, I like to see the split up here. But I think we're probably going to get Choco kicked, aren't we? Escape tunnel. Alright, don't play a creature. Don't play a creature. No blocks. Alright, very cool. That will let us do this. Pay the 1 for that. Caves of Coilos. Get a trigger there. Strategic Betrayal. Auto pay. Get rid of the Chocobo. And attack. And we have a lizard now for Valley Rotcaller. And we also have things for Delney to double. And we also have Mossborn Hydra. Fun. Alright, so now we need more removal, but Delney will allow us to get in for damage. Because that is now bigger than... Okay. Change of plan. We can probably take a hit. And this way, when they attack in, we can split up on our turn, and Valley Rotcaller if we draw land. Okay, well, that's a 16-16 now, at least. Nope, they're getting ready to growth it. Okay. Okay. That's lethal damage, isn't it? And we gotta wipe. They're gonna wipe our whole board if we block just to survive. All right then. Oh, just could not get there fast enough or draw enough removal. We thought we were good when we got rid of the Chocobo for a second, but no. They were just able to get lethal out of nowhere. I guess Titanic Growth plus Snakeskin Veil plus Fetch Land. People are still playing that Tifa deck. It is not good. We've done our own version of it. It's not good. But they love it. They love it. Alright, we'll do this. Pitch the second Arabella. Do we ever get to go first on the play with our aggro deck? Alright, Hired Claw. Auto pay. Oh, they're milling us. They want to mill us. I'm guessing this is like a Hope, Water, whatever deck. Okay, well, let's see what counter spells they have. There it is. Never didn't have it. Alright, so that tells me we definitely need Voice of Victory so they can stop countering our stuff, and this seems like an opportune time to play that. Now that they have tapped out, maybe we have a shot. For a second. We have a window. But once again, not hitting lands. Not good. I mean, this is just straight up control. I'm imagining this is Shiko control. Authority of the consoles. Okay. Auto pay. We have to get rid of that. Elspeth Smite, get lost, get lost. Okay. Alright. Yep. Authority of the consoles. I will not be sad to see that card go. We've used it many times, but it is a so broken card. 1 mana, gain life, and your opponent's creatures come into play tapped. Power creep. What happened to a Johnny's Welcome? Nope, you don't need it. Alright, get lost on the Voice of Victory. Saw that coming. Well, we got our own get lost. All right, Elspeth Smite, Elspeth Smite. We finally find a third land. Let us go Hired Claw, just for the extra damage. And then attack. And get some damage in. Yep, they're going to Elspeth Smite the Bat and probably the Hired Claw. Yep. How did we get so lucky to run into Mono or Azorius Control? Look at this. This is sick. Alright, we had 3 creatures when we attacked, and now we have 0. More removal? Alright, Alesha, we need you now. You gotta be kidding me. They have more removal? Okay. Well, I'll take that. That probably means this resolves, I hope. Oh, come on. Come on. Really? Really? A third get lost. 3 get lost, 2 Elspeth Smites, and Authority of the Consuls, and now we have been Jador Aristocratic Capitaled. Come on. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, we're going to beat them down with the squirrel. Alright, Riverturn Monument, and then we're out. That's game. Wonderful. Got absolutely murdered on land drops. Our opponent has 3 get lost and 2 Elspeth Smites, and then draws into the mill spell land, followed by drawing into the Riverturn Monument. Must be nice. Oh, we're on the play. What? With no turn 1 and double Delney. At least we have the Windcrag Seeds. That is actually double Delney that we can use. So in essence, triple Delney. Alright, Carrot Cake, Torch the Tower's gotta go. We need our only creature that we have at the moment, because apparently drawing a third land is not on the table. We'll see. Nope. Okay, then. Well, let's cut that down. And for lack of anything better to do. Oh, we have a forge. Wonderful. I would have taken that. Okay, well, Arabella, now's your chance to shine. If we get a third land, maybe we win. That's a big if at this point. We have not been very good at drawing a third land, which is a little ridiculous. Our mana curve stops at 3. It stops at 3. No blocks. You are killing me, Shuffler. You are killing me. Maybe we get the life gain, enough life gain here to matter. All right, builder's talent. They're going to get a wall. We will destroy that wall. We will say, bring down that wall. And please, please let us get a third land game. We desperately need a third land. Our opponent's on 5. Oh, thank God. All right, Delney is our only hope. And we attack. Oh, yeah. Enlighten us. All right, they got our Arabella. We could still win this. All we need is 6 damage. So a landfall followed by a removal maybe gets us there. Oh, come on. You gotta be kidding me. They just top deck Song of Totems. Absolutely sick. We absolutely win that if we hit our land drops. Come on. This shuffler is dooming us today. Look at this. Oh, lands. 20. Okay, well, that should be enough. That should be enough to get to 3 lands. I've seen decks run 18 and run better than this. I am very afraid that we're not going to be able to show the power of this deck just because we can't draw lands. And that is very, very frustrating. Also, never on the play. Not once. Our aggro deck really wants to be on the play, but nope. We do have our colors though here, and we can cast everything in our hand. That is something. Also, Voice of Victory, very cute with Arabella, but you do have to flip the triggers. You do have to manually flip the triggers. Arena will order it backwards every time. Alright, double Pain lands, not the best. Double Arabella, also not the best. We're trying. Okay, mirror match time. And triple Arabella, also not the best. God, what is going on? That's all 3 Arabellas. And there goes our Voice of Victory. Opponent getting everything they need, and nope, no land draw for us. Not a chance, Shuffler says. No chance that you win today. You just have to laugh, or else we'd just be crying on stream. This is fine. No, okay, we're just gonna draw. Okay, so that's 3 Voice of Victories, 3 Arabellas, 2 Valley Rot Collars, and no lands. Wow. Okay, we desperately need a land off the top. There we go. Good God. All right, another Get Lost and a Day of Judgment in hand. Day of Judgment will hurt them, though, much more than us. Caretaker's Talent, cool. Alright, no blocks. I don't even know what to say to this. Okay, now we get a tapped land. Awesome. Awesome. And pain lands. I mean, we're dead. It doesn't really matter. It does not matter. We're dead. Yep, they're attacking just a damnation. So, block. And there it is. Or Day of Judgment, rather. Alright, they got their Get Lost back. That's not great for us. However, we can Voice of Victory. Lose life. Valley Rod Collar. And not lose life. Alright, we have 5 mana potentially. So I think what we want to do, they're going to kill Voice of Victory, I think, this turn. Oh no, they're just going with creatures? Alright, no land. We don't want them to have Get Lost. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter if they have Get Lost on our turn. Okay. Well. Valley Rot Collar. Get Lost on Elspeth. And we lose no matter what. We absolutely lose no matter what. Because... Jesus, man. What do we have to do? That one was just... Here's all the Here's 3 legendaries in your hand. No turn 1s. We only have 7 turn 1s in the deck, or 8. Alright. See, this is why I get discouraged from actually brewing decks. Because this is a good deck. I'm telling you, this is a good deck. You play this deck in paper, you will win. Absolutely. But on Arena, where you have hands smoothing Apollo. Okay, yep, what the hell? What is this? And we're on the draw again. And 1 lander. Okay. This is absolutely painful. Spiteful Hex Mage. Alright, cool. And Enduring Innocence we cannot cast since we've drawn 2 basics. I think we only have like 3 basics in the entire deck. And now we have to do this. Because that's our only removal spell in hand. Disturbing Mirth. I haven't seen that card played in a few days. Alright, Towards the Tower. Sure, why not? They manifest dread, probably on something huge. And exile our hired claw. Meaning, no bringing it back. Ruthless negotiation. Alright, well, let's pitch the Enduring Innocence. And now we are empty-handed. Wonderful. Was not expecting, okay, fear of missing out and fear of missing out. And I imagine they'll get, yep, there it is. They have delirium. So nice to be our opponents. Hitting their land drops, raiding our hand, finding all the removal. Alright, this is all we can do. I tied it up at least, but we're still behind. Alright, Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah. Okay, you're gonna raid our hand? Yeah, another Spiteful Hex Maid's cool. And another Spiteful Hex Maid's. Wow. Okay. This is sick. We absolutely need a split up here, and we draw land. Okay. Alright, so we take 6, 7, 8, 9 here, maybe? If we don't block. Alright, well, we have to block. In order to stay alive, we have to block. And we absolutely need to split up off the top or we lose. My God. There is hope after all, you say. That was a good draw. That's the only good draw we've had the entire day so far. What? Alright, and now we're getting all of our lands. Cool. Alright, got him down to 3. It's a tie ball game once again. Do we get to keep our creature and win, or did they draw removal? Oh, we win. Wow. Okay. Well, you see, once we started, and then we draw 4 lands in a row. I'll be happy to take the win, but yeah, the struggle is real. The RNG struggle, it is real. Our first win of the day by the skin of our teeth. Up against perfect draws from our opponents and absolutely poo-poo draws on our part. Nashgul, the brilliant. What perfect draw will you have? Oh my God. On the draw again. We have not had one game on the play. Not one. Not a single one. God. Alright, I'm keeping this one lander. Alright, never punished. Never punished. Up against Golgari. Is this the self-mill diamond weapon deck? I'm sniffing. No, it's demons. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna do all we can. Once, if we can find a Delney, then we can sneak past this thing. Carseer Revenant. We can also sneak past that. Alright, starting town. Double trigger. And Arabella. Alright, and we absolutely want a Delney off the top. If we get to untap. Nope, no chance. Okay. Well, we still have Valley Rot Collar. It's gotta be an unholy. Nope, Surrock. Okay, no. Alright, well, get rid of Surrock. Draw your card then. Alright, no attacks. Well, at least we somehow drawn the lands this turn, and our opponent having some troubles. Alright, they found another Surrock on top. And another Demon Wall. Okay. Yeah, we can't attack him. We don't have lethal. Oh my god, what is going on? Double Surrock, triple Demon Wall. Alright, maybe this will do. We're just gonna go for it. We have to. And then they double block the other one. Just to stay in the game, this is what we have to do. We should have a lethal board, but they have done, they have drawn like very well. Hey, we got a new follower, Mr. Tree Cat. Hey, I appreciate you joining our crew here. Oh, they found the Unholy Annex. Wonderful. And that won't do it. Oh, and look at this, man. Look at this. With zero ramp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All we're on 4 lands. Yes, Mr. Tree Cat. The Demon Walls, not so bad if you can just get one of them. But they got 3 of them. In the Carseer Revenant. Alright, come on. Good draws. Everybody, think happy thoughts. We need good draws. We need to hit our land drops, and that's all we need. We can win if we hit our land drops. Alright, well, this is not great, but it's something. Alright, we has Delney. We has Bat. Oh, Chainsaw. United Battlefront. Okay, get rid of the Chainsaw. They are also running Windcrag Siege. So this is mirror match, essentially. Alright, starting town. Well, let's go with Delney. And then, oh, Chainsaw. Okay, well, that's good. Well, they get rid of Delney, but that's okay. We can bring it back with Alesha immediately. Okay, so... Oh, no, we can't do that. We cannot do that. Okay, hold on. Hold on, if we want to stick to our plan, we need to attack in. Play Alesha. Auto pay. Get Delney back. What? Oh, mana value 3 or less. Ah. Alright, Windcrag Seed's gonna make them a token every turn because they're not set up the way we are. Let's go ahead and get our attack on. Let's just cut down this guy. Attack. Get a counter on Alesha. That will bring back Delney now. Vine Lasher times 2 with the Offspring. There's a Delney. Alright, we're doing things. Things are happening, yo. Do you see? If we actually get to play our cards, we win. What an amazing concept. What a thing. Oh, man. That seems like more of a struggle than it needed to be. Alright, let's see if we can keep this good momentum going. Maybe Mr. Tree Cat is our lucky charm. Just Pahad. Okay. Opponent. Okay. So we're on the draw again. Fun. We do have all 3 colors, so that is nothing to sneeze at. We even have 3 lands. Leyline of Hope. Okay. Life gain. Incoming. We gotta get rid of that immediately before it gets out of hand. Alright, Voice of Victory. Oh, I do like that. Let's go with Deep Cavern Bat, though. I want to see what's in their hand. Claws out, split up, get rid of it. Hit our land for turn, play the lizard, and attack. Alright, well, I think we got something going on here now. Oh, they have a bat. But we can do better. Yes. Let's attack in here, attack in there. They do have claws out, don't they? But this is affinity for cats. They're not playing cats. I see bats. That rhymes, but it's not quite the same. Alright, Valley Rot Collar. And now we play another Valley Rot Collar next turn. Okay, another bat. Once again, not a cat. No blocks. Alright, here we go. Here's where we distinguish ourselves from the crowd. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? Okay, we get in there. And that seems like maybe it. And Alesha, who laughs at fate. Maybe we should have attacked in with the Vine Lasher there as well, or the Voice of Victory. Claws out. Okay. Well, in that case, we do block with the Vine Lasher. Because Alesha brings it right back. We'll do Get Lost on the Ruin Lurker Bat. Attack in. We'll put some counters on these guys, gain some life. And that's game. Bam! Just like that. You can't outlive gain us. We have squirrels and bats. Well, you had bats too, but we also have squirrels. That is a major difference. All right, let's do it. Let's do it one more time. Can we get in one more win? Can we make up for the first half hour where we just got completely hosed by a shuffler and or just shuffler really. All right, on the draw again. I swear we have not been on the play in not a single time this hour, not once. All right, here comes the rest. Nope. Okay, we'll do that. All right, the question is, do we go Voice of Victory or Deep Cavern Bat? They go Elf. That makes me want to go Bat. But they still have the 1 mana up. So if they cut down the Bat, then all we get is info. Alright, let's attack in, see what they do. Do they block with the Elf? No, they do not block with the Elf. They gotta get rid of the Voice of Victory, right? Bit of Triumph, yep. Oh, Massacre Worm. This is a reanimator deck, isn't it? That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's get the Zombify out of their hand. And Deep Cavern Bat, grab the Zombify. There it is. Oh, they have 2 of them? Oh, no. That's not good. Wonderful. All right then. Well, they have another Zombify, but I'm not too worried about that at this point. There's no reason to do a strategic betrayal at this point. They'll just sacrifice the Hired Claw. I mean, not the Hired Claw, the Elf. Overlord. Oh, no. Okay, now we have a very good reason. And Glissa? I think we're pretty hosed. Alright, no blocks. Strategic betrayal. What are you gonna sacrifice? The elf? No, probably the Valgaval's Faithful, right? Yep. Alright, well, we can start building our board back for whatever that's worth. And we get back to Deep Cavern Bat. And we grab a Glissa. You can leave. Alright. This is a make or break turn here. Well, we take 6 damage. Okay, Arabella is not exactly what we needed. And then whenever a creature opponent controls dies. Okay, so that's not the worst. Alright, back up to 2. Let's get Voice of Victory out. Can we turn this around? That would be amazing. No, we can't. Because we lose no matter what. Because Massacre Worm. Almost at him. We should have. If I would have known they were going to get stuck on 3 lands, then I would have strategic betrayed the Llanowar Elf. Had I known they had 2 Zombifies and a Valgavoth Faithful in hand, I would have, instead of doing the bat, I would have done the Llanowar Elf there. Let's see if we can get one more in. I'm not happy with that. We can't leave on that note. We're not leaving Delney behind on that note. We need another W for the boy in the streets, out there making good with the vermin of the world. Noth, the mighty. I've been playing a lot of Vald lately. Good game. I love a Vald already. I haven't even finished the first area yet, but chef's kiss. Alright, Vine Lasher, go. Alright, so we don't kill ourselves. Let's go ahead and... Okay, another elf. No, fine. Alright, Arabella, come on down. Were we actually on the play this time? Whoa, we were on the play. This is the game. If it doesn't happen this game, it's not going to happen. Alright, up against the silly chocobos. Alright, deal damage. We will go with Enduring Innocence, I think. We need the card draw now. Alright, and no attacks. So I think we block the Chocobo with Enduring Innocence. Tifa Lockhart, yeah. Oh, they said no. Okay, well, Delney, come on down. They gotta keep in mind, they could do a Snakeskin Veil on Tifa. Alright, get double damage triggers off the Vine Lasher. Go ahead and get a Hired Claw out there. And we will attack in. They could block with... No. Alright, well, that's 10 damage. And if they increase Tifa Lockhart's power, then they cannot block with it if they do that pre-block phase. Do they have a way to give it 3 power for 1 mana? No, they do not. And we're at 26 life. That's going to be tough for them to combo into. Alright, do they have it? That's the question. Here's the Overprotect? No? Okay, and then Overprotect. Oh, come on. Really? They double Overprotect. Really? Alright then. That's 1 damage, so it's down to 31. We gotta put it all in front of in front of there, and I don't think that's enough. It's not even close. Double Overprotect. This is such a trash deck. If our opponents didn't draw multiples of every single spell against us this hour, we absolutely win. But that has not been the case. I can't help that. Like I said, you play this deck in paper, it's going to be a completely different experience. It's going to be chef's kiss. That being said, we didn't do badly today. I think it's got legs. I think it's got potential. I've been ranking up with it. Just not today. This always happens when we get on camera. The shuffler decides, nope, you're not showing anything off today. You brought show and tell. No. But that's alright. We're going to keep on playing anyway. Yeah, so as always, love one another, be cool, don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering.